A big hello and a warm welcome to all of you amazing and beautiful people out there. Welcome to my channel. I had mentioned that the people who had discarded and rejected, the twin flame, one of the counterpart who was the neglected one and who had to learn through that. These people are regretting about what they did, and they have changed their mind and perception. Now there are 2 or 3 reasons behind it. Number 1 reason is the karmic. Number 2 reason is the success. Actually, number 1 reason is the success of the person who was rejected and discarded. And second is the karmic who is involved. Okay. Third is how beautifully, this person who got rejected has actually turned it all around. But in this part, I'm going to speak about how the karmic has played a very important role. Basically, the karmic is supposed to teach a lesson to the family of the masculine, you can say here. When I say masculine, it is the one who possesses the masculine energy. It could be man or woman. So the karmic is teaching a lesson as per her contract. So she or he simply fulfilling their soul contract with the divine feminine. Because in the past, before coming here, maybe in some life or just as a part of the mission, this is supposed to happen. She is supposed to be with the masculine, live with the masculine, because certain things cannot be done by the feminine at that point in time. Okay. So what karmic does is she goes in with that fresh energy, with the confidence, with everything, and she puts everything on the platter. She keeps it on the table, and the materialistic family members, the narcissistic, materialistic, greedy family members, the judgmental, sarcastic family members of the masculine, they are very happy and they think, oh, now our life will get changed. Because whatever they are wanting from the relationship, the thing that will help them control, the karmic is bringing that. And let me tell you, this is actually for the masculine to learn a lesson. The lesson is that no matter who comes into the picture, it is not just this karmic. Any other man or woman, let's just for this situation, let's say this is feminine and masculine only. Okay, we are talking about the male and the female. So female is the feminine and masculine is the male for now. Okay, so we see that there is a relationship that they go through, and it's a beautiful relationship, but from the very beginning there is a problem. The problem is being created by the family of the male counterpart over here. They keep saying there's something wrong with this girl, it's not perfect, it's not great, it's not nice, it's not this, it's not that, 100 other things are being said. So initially she doesn't take it that seriously. Okay, but then she realizes that the masculine, the male, is like a lot, he's in control of these people, because he's not up to his energy of being a provider. He is a poor provider. Mostly all such masculines are not good providers, because if they become good providers, say even if they are good providers, they make a good amount of money, but their career and the money they make is not their own, it's not independent. Okay, they are somehow dependent on their family members or other decision makers around them. So even if they could be in a fancy business, they could have fancy cars or fancy places, but nothing is literally theirs, and they are also literally working like a servant only. Even if it might sound harsh, but they don't have their own dream. They cannot work on their own dream. If they have a dream, say they want to open up a restaurant, or they want to travel somewhere, or they want to help people, they want to open up some foundation, they are quite mission oriented, but they cannot do it, because the family wants them to take care of the family business, or they want them to pursue a job, or they want them to pursue a career that they like. Okay, whatever family. So there is a lot of control game that happens. If it is not financial, like direct financial control, then there is a lot of emotional control. So emotionally, the masculine, the one who holds this energy, the one who was the enabled narc, basically, this person is like cannot think beyond anything else. So whatever they are being told, they will believe that. So initially, why did this whole drama come up is because initially the masculine was so deeply in love with the feminine that he or she, they did not care about it. The masculine energy did not care, they did not listen, they did whatever they wanted to do. And for some time, the feminine was also in strong energy, because when they attract each other, usually they are in the recognition stage. When they both attract each other, they have recognized their true lover and their potential partner. And their whole life they thought that they were waiting for this person, so now it's coming true. Now it's literally happening. So they have excitement and they are like, yeah, we'll fight against the whole world and this and that. But when that gets prolongated, the fears start cropping in, the weaknesses are reflected, and these weaknesses are very annoying weaknesses. It's literally like, the masculine wakes up late every day, for example, and does not earn that much money, or he takes money from his family members. He is, as I said, a poor provider or a poor decision maker. Both the things can apply. He could be good in finances, but he could be a poor decision maker. So he has to go to other people all the time to make his decisions, and he needs many people to support him. Like if he has to talk to the feminine, his counterpart, he cannot just go up to her and tell her that this is how I feel, I think we should fix it, or he cannot give enough time and space. He will go and discuss it with other people, and then when they will slap their own opinions on him, I don't mean to say they literally slap him, but slapping their opinion, it's like, this is it. Oh, she did this to you. Oh my God, she's such a bad person. How can you be with her? How can you think about it? Or they will say, okay, you don't do anything, let us get into it and we will fix it. So they are poor judgment, they have poor judgment over things. They are not spiritually mature, and they have a lot of fear. So there are different types of patterns that play in different people's cases. In some people's cases, those people may not be very bad. The ones who are creating all this confusion, they may not be that bad. They may be very nice. But they are ruled by a lot of fears. They feel, something will go wrong. They're always looking for a mishappening. Something is going to be bad. So they can never trust the original process, the original plan of the universe. They have to intervene. And they plant and they put the seeds of these fears in the whosoever the child is. Now this could be feminine also, like feminine could be coming from a family who is full of fears, or they just don't have that control over things, or they overreact a lot. So the moment something, goes bad between their relationship, they go like, oh my God, it will never work out, this person is going to leave you, this person will never take care of you, this person is going to cheat on you, or the family is like this, or the family is like that. So they basically, so when it goes totally bad, there is nothing that can be done. This is the time I think a karmic is much needed in some cases, not in all cases, but specifically here I am being shown that the karmic teaches them all a very good and a very strong lesson. And she is the one who gives them a nice, kick in their asses, because they are all literally, thinking like, oh my God, they know it all. The karmic is not happy with this family as well. So it is basically the karmic who is going to teach a lesson to the whole, jing bang, the whole crazy cuckoo family, and she is going to point it out to even the, the partner, her partner or his partner, whichever gender the karmic has, that what, your family is crazy and I cannot live here, okay, and this is disgusting and you people are mad and you guys are this or you guys are that. So whatever the feminine was pointing out, about say the mother or the father to the this one, the twin flame, that the mirror twin flame, that your family will never let us be together. And he would say, why would you say that? My mom is not like that. She's a very nice woman. She's a very nice person. And she would say, well, I don't know. I'm not commenting on a nice woman or a nice person part of it. But I think that she does not want you to be with anyone else. She only wants to, you to be her child and you to love her and listen to her and be in her control. She is very insecure right now of my presence in your life. And not just me, anybody, who is going to take you away from her, she will feel like this. He's like, no, this is not possible. This cannot be. But then he sees, all those things. He or she, whosoever it is, they see it. The karmics show it, and then the mirror twin flame sees it very clearly. That, yeah, my family is little bit weird. and they were blaming my love. They were blaming the love of my life. They made me leave my love, the love of my life. They made me leave that person. They made me discard that person. Now I'm a villain in front of that person's eyes. Obviously, that person put in so much time and effort and love in my life with me, and I was the one who discarded that person. So there is guilt, there is shame, there is all these negative feelings. He will go through it because he put the feminine through it, so he has to go through it. The masculine has to go through the exact same situations. It will be not the same situation will be different, but the feeling would be same. So maybe the karmic also humiliates him. It's not like it's always going to be a mutual nice breakup. Maybe she will tell him that you're a loser, you're a stupid man, you don't know anything, you can't make your own decisions. She will insult him so much, and this time he cannot say anything to her because the karmic has strong energy. She is not there to take their abuse. She is there to give it back to them. And she has a soul contract with the feminine. She has a soul contract that she is going to teach the lesson. So here I am not going to say that the karmic has to be seen as an evil person or the villain. The real villain are someone else. And maybe the karmic also is going to realize over here what is their heart's desire. When she sees or he sees the love between this couple that she has accidentally or unfortunately come in between. In fact, she must have also felt some love or something. Why does the karmic suffer? Because the karmic just jumped into the scene, without doing any research work, without thinking about anything. And some of them even had a fight or a face off with the feminine. But still they were selfish, enough to say that I want this man, because he came across as a very good man, as a good catch. So everybody wants a good catch, right? He also wanted the good catch. But later on they realized that they cannot possess a person forcefully. You can marry someone, you can get engaged with someone, you can seduce someone to have sex with them, but you cannot keep them forever if their heart beats for another person. That's why they say that once you fall in love with someone, it's real love. You can't really forget them. And this type of deep, intense love is difficult to forget. And especially in a situation like this. There are different situations. I have already told you guys that twin flame dynamic is different for different people. For some people, they learn through karmic marriages, they learn through children. Some people learn very young when they are like literally in school and college. They figure it out. They get a spiritual awakening at a very young age. They're supposed to volunteer, or they're supposed to be a part of someone else's mission who has already been, on planet Earth for a few decades before them. So they also need to work under them and learn under them, and then they will teach the coming generations what love is, So everyone is here for a specific time and specific work. So here, this is the part 2 actually, how these people are going to regret it. They will regret it because the karmic will make them regret it. She will either take them to the court, or she will just insult them in front of many people. She will put on allegations and accusations of such strong nature that it will just be so shameful. I think at the end of the day, it will be the masculine who will save this whole ship, because he will realize that she's just on a revenge spree. She is very upset that she did not get my love. She's upset that all these crazy people, and somewhere he's now thanking his family also, because his crazy cuckoo family who needs big time therapy, but they will not get into therapy because they have narcissistic energies. Even when in twin flame we start doing therapy, it's because there is a strong split. So the 50% empath that awakens in you, the 50% empath is the one who's fighting the 50% remaining narcissist. So it is not the narcissist who ever wants to do therapy, because narcissist usually thinks that they are always right. And it is coming from a superiority complex, which is also coming from an inferiority complex. It comes from rigid programming. It is coming from watching the adults who are mostly wrong but always pretending to be right and not listening to anyone. So you take on to their negative energies also and their negative behavior also. Sometimes, in the materialistic world, being a narcissist is a very good thing, because materialistic world, we see the narcissists are mostly very successful. But when the Kundalini awakening happens, then you can no longer stick into those energies. You don't like the materialistic world anymore. So why would you like the narcissist that's operating through you? So you like to discard that narcissist, and as soon as the Kundalini awakening happens, the empath awakens. But then the empath has to fight their way out. Immense crying, immense pain, getting discarded, lots of humiliation, financial crisis. Maybe for some people it's divorces, multiple divorces happen, then finally they realize that, I need to fix it. Or in some cases, multiple breakups happen. And then they meet someone they really love, they really dig into, but that doesn't work out again. And in some cases it is the false twins. So it could also be the false twin, in this case, who is the one who discarded this beautiful person, a pure-hearted soul, and now the false twin is getting it back. Thanks to, someone they chose, someone they tried to replace the twin flame with, because twin flames are beautiful souls, star seeds, light workers. These are all beautiful people on this planet right now who are working to raise the frequency, the vibration of planet Earth, the overall vibration of planet Earth. Alright, so for your personal situation, you can check out the description box and you can write to me at thesunamoon@gmail.com. And if you want to release the karmic entanglements, you want to let go of the paternal and maternal narcissistic abuse that is not letting the empath in you, grow up fully. You feel that, there is something always, stopping me from becoming me. All of that, you want to fix it. So you need hand holding for that. You need a customized inner work for that, which is specially catering to your situation. Then you can also check out the information given about different types of therapies, and only when you're sure that yes, I want to go ahead with therapy, please write to me at thesunamoon@gmail.com. Do not share your twin flame journey in advance with me, because we are going to follow a protocol, a step-by-step procedure through which, with the help of different assignments and discussions and questionnaires, we figure out what are your exact wounds that need to be worked upon. Alright, so yes, there is inner work that can help you, and only inner work can help you. Whether you do it by yourself or you do it with someone who has expertise in this niche area. Even in the spiritual community, it is a niche area to work on, because most twin flames, they take on very difficult templates, most of them. And when they go through a 5D union, when they awaken fully, after that, nothing can affect them. It's not easy to work on these templates, but anyone who's able to do it, kudos to them. And anyone who's even willing to work on these and start taking responsibility for their own reality and, turn it around. And people, if you resonate with the channelings, then do let other people know, because there are lots of people in this journey who have been feeling very lonely and left out, and as if they are the only ones who are having this experience. Through your comments, you can give support to other people also. And yes, you can also show support and love to this content by clicking on the super thanks button that YouTube has recently introduced for all the content creators and the people who love to listen to daily content or regular content. So yes, thank you so much for being here with me. I will see you soon in another one. One love and peace out.